Ever seen a protagonist so broken, so ridiculously powerful, that you almost feel bad for the villains? You know the ones. They show up with dramatic speeches, big auras, ultimate attacks, and then get one shot like they were never even part of the plot. Today, we're diving into top 10 anime with overpowered protagonists, the MCs who don't just survive the story. They completely dominate it. Get comfy, hit that like button, and let's roll. Number 10. Beelzebub. On the surface, Oga is just your typical hot-headed delinquent who solves all his problems with punches. But plot twist, he's also the chosen foster father of the next demon lord. Yeah, that escalated fast. Oga doesn't do rules, respect, or restraint. He's basically a walking middle finger to every villain who dares step up, armed with brute strength and demonic power boosts from Baby Beal, who's usually chilling on his back like it's nothing. Oga is a one-man wrecking crew. He flattens gangs, brawls with demons, shrugs off explosions, and still finds time to stroll into class like it's just another Tuesday. What's his strategy? Simple. Hit first. Think never. There's no spellbook, no transformation, no monologue, just raw hands and zero fear. If you're looking for an MC who doesn't care about power levels but still crushes everyone, Oga is your guy. Number 9. One Punch Man. The Bald Goat. The Caped Chrome Dome. The man who broke the power scale. For fun. Saitama wasn't born strong. He earned it with the most absurd grind in anime. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10 kilometers run. Every single day for 3 years. Result? He's so powerful he ends every fight with just one punch. No suspense, no sweat. He doesn't scream attack names. He doesn't need fancy moves. He just casually deletes villains and wonders what's on sale at the grocery store. While other heroes are locked in cinematic life-or-death brawls, Saitama's biggest challenge is his own boredom. That's the genius of One Punch Man. He's not just overpowered. He's a walking parody of shonen tropes. And when he casually ended Boros, a god-tier space tyrant, fans worldwide knew this bald guy isn't just strong. He's legendary. Number 8. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. Alright, picture this. You die a totally average office worker and get reincarnated into a fantasy world as a literal slime. Sounds like an L, right? Not for Rimuru. This gooey blue blob turns out to be one of the most broken protagonists in Ice Sky history. He doesn't just level up. He devours entire enemies, steals their powers, masters spells instantly, and adapts mid-battle like a walking cheat code. By Season 2, he's not just strong, he's a full-blown demon lord, casually reviving armies, rewriting the laws of reality, and one-shotting ancient dragons like it's nothing. He's squishy polite and smiles a lot right before flattening kingdoms. Rimuru proves that appearances mean nothing in anime, because beneath that adorable slime is a world-destroying force wrapped in kindness. This ain't your average monster. This is the goo god of modern Ice Sky. And trust me, the world's lucky he's nice. Number 7. Helsing Ultimate. Welcome to the dark side of anime, where immortality wears red and carries guns the size of your nightmares. Alucard isn't your average vampire. No glitter, no romance, just pure, unfiltered chaos in a trench coat. He's not just undead, he's unkillable. Shoot him, he laughs. Decapitate him, he grows it back. Try to end him, and he'll unleash over 1 million souls trapped inside him, turning the battlefield into a slaughterhouse. He doesn't fight to survive, he fights to savor. Every bullet, every kill, every moment soaked in blood is a reminder that Alucard is death given form. He's a monster in a horror movie. Only this time, he's a protagonist, and you can't help but cheer for him. When he goes all out, it's not just a fight. It's a massacre wrapped in opera music and gothic madness. This isn't a power fantasy. This is nightmare fuel, and we love it. Number 6. The Misfit of Demon King Academy. Anos didn't just show up to school. He reincarnated after 2,000 years just to remind the world who the real Demon King is. While other students are learning to light candles, Anos is snapping reality in half. You kill him, he comes back in seconds. He kills you, he revives you just to do it again, for fun. He's not just overpowered, he's breaking the game's source code. This guy literally erased a dimension with his heartbeat, stopped time mid-conversation, and casually carried a castle on his finger. Not a boulder, a castle. His classmates, shocked. His teachers, terrified. The magical elite, embarrassed. And despite all that, they still call him a misfit. You know you're overpowered when reality bends to your will, and your enemies can't even spell your full name without trembling. Anos doesn't follow the rules. He rewrites them in bold, flaming letters. Number 5. The Irregular at Magic High School. On paper, just an average student. In reality, a walking magical warhead the government classifies as a strategic level threat. Tatsuya Shiba isn't here for flashy incantations or dramatic poses. He's all about clean, cold, calculated destruction. This man rewrites atoms, disables magic like it's Wi-Fi, and can literally stop your heart mid-sentence. Kill him, he'll just reconstruct himself and keep moving. He's not just hard to beat, he's impossible to scratch. While other students are trying to pass midterms, Tatsuya's busy defusing terrorist threats and casually nuking battlefields. His expression never changes, calm, emotionless, and borderline robotic. Even Gojo would sweat trying to read this guy. He's not just overpowered. Tatsuya is a standard that broke the scale, a man so far beyond his peers. The school can't even grade him properly. You don't mess with Tatsuya. You pray he doesn't see you as a threat. Number 4. Solo leveling. Once dubbed the world's weakest hunter, Sung Jin-woo was a walking meme, the guy you hoped wouldn't show up in your dungeon party. But fate had other plans. After a life or death moment inside a double dungeon, Jin-woo was chosen by a mysterious system, and that changed everything. He didn't just level up, he ascended, slaying elite bosses solo, commanding an ever-growing army of immortal shadow soldiers, teleporting across nations like it's fast travel. Jin-woo turned the battlefield into his personal playground. Dragons? Crushed. Demonic kings? Deleted. By the time he reaches full Shadow Monarch form, he's no longer part of the game. He is the final boss. And when the anime aired, every episode made global trends. Every battle, peak animation. Jin-woo didn't just rise, he dominated. Now, when he walks into a dungeon, the monsters should run. Because when you face Sung Jin-woo, you're already dead. You just haven't realized it yet.
but vomiting at the sight of me is a bit rude.
What did he just do? Everyone, run away! If we fight him, we'll all die! I've never seen power like this before! It's impossible! Impossible!
Number 3. Overlord. Imagine logging into your favorite MMORPG and never logging out, but instead becoming the most feared undead overlord in a real fantasy world. That's Aim's old gown. What started as a casual gaming session turned into full-blown world domination. Ames isn't just strong. He's a one-man apocalypse armed with death magic, mind control, time stop spells, and enough magical firepower to wipe out kingdoms. He commands Nazarick, a fortress full of insanely loyal NPCs who see him as a literal god. Enemies try to plot and scheme, but while they're busy playing politics, Ames is rewriting the rulebook, turning wars into games and battles into showcases. The wild part? Half the time, he's just winging it, but his power and presence are so overwhelming. Everyone thinks it's all part of some master plan, and that right there is his real flex. He doesn't need a plan, because no one can stop him anyway.
Sensor boost, greater luck, magic boost, draconic power, greater hardening, heavenly aura, absorption, penetrate up, greater magic shield.
Cutting us to pieces.
Should I have Suzaku fall back?
No, that's what Schneisel wants us to do. Draw in the battle line, fall back and regroup.
Their fleet is damaged and falling back.
Don't lose the momentum.
Number 2. Code Geass. Not all overpowered characters throw punches. Some conquer entire nations with pure intellect and manipulation. Lelouch Six Britannia is a banished prince turned masked revolutionary, and with the terrifying power of Geass, which lets him command anyone to obey a single order, he flips the entire world on its head. He doesn't just outsmart enemies, he outmaneuvers empires. He builds an underground resistance from scratch, topples a global elite, fakes alliances, fakes his own death, and plays politics like a brutal game of 4D chess. Every move is calculated. Every loss is part of a bigger victory. And the way he ends a story? A god-tier twist that made the anime world stand still. He's not physically dominant, but mentally unstoppable. Lelouch isn't just overpowered. He's a legend who rewrote the meaning of sacrifice, strategy, and rebellion. The battlefield is his board, and he always checkmates.
Right. They've shown great skill forcing me to use this plan. Damn it!
Energy chain reaction! Below us!
What? Impossible! He timed this too!
Number 1. Dragon Ball series. Let's be real. Was there ever a doubt? Goku isn't just an overpowered MC. He's the blueprint. From chasing dinosaurs as a kid to trading blows with literal gods, this Scion warrior is a walking, talking power spike. Super Scion? Iconic. Ultra Instinct? God tier. He dies, trains in the afterlife, returns stronger than ever, and still fights like he's having the time of his life. No matter how unbeatable the enemy seems. Cell Jiren, Broly, Moro. Goku shows up, levels up, and shows him who's boss. He doesn't just break his limits. He turns them into new forms, new powers, and new hype moments every arc. He's the reason power scaling even exists in anime fandoms. And when he screams Kamehameha, you already know someone's getting vaporized. Goku isn't just strong, he's legendary. And there you have it. 10 anime where the MCs didn't just defeat enemies, they rewrote the genre. From strategic geniuses to god-tier warriors. These characters are why we love anime, because nothing is harder than a good old-fashioned power flex. Which overpowered MC is your favorite? Did we miss someone who should have made the list? Drop your pick in the comments and let the anime power scaling wars begin. Smash that like button like Saitama smashes monsters, and don't forget to subscribe for more weekly anime greatness. Until next time, stay OP, weebs.